Hey, welcome back to Sweet Hot Rods and Honey. I'm Daryl, and there's bugs flying all around here, these little fruit flies. Today, I've got the Paul Horton's step notch for a 51 Ford pickup, and here is what came in the kit. I already have bent this one piece in place, and it comes as bent up, but it now has to all be welded. But it comes in a flat package, flat pieces. These longer pieces go like so. And it's really a nice, simple setup. These just have to be welded. This is 3/16 inch mild steel, and the step notch on the truck is used because I want to lower the stance. Probably, I don't know. It sets at about 12 or 13 inches above ground level to the bottom of the running boards. I want to drop that down probably 6 inches. So I'm going to do a reverse mount of the axle across the back leaf springs. Right now it's on the bottom side of the leaf spring, and I'm going to flip that to the top side of the leaf spring. And if I do that, the axle is going to be bumping up into the frame. So that's where the step notch is going to allow that travel for, when the axle is in suspension and up and down movement. This will create clearance. So if just say the frame is solid right now, that little section at the frame is going to be cut out, and so we'll have this void here for the axle travel. Paul Horton's, he's up in Ontario, and I ordered it within a couple days, 3 days I think it was. I received it, and I'm in Maryland, so it went through customs fine. So let me just show you. He's got these, I believe, are laser cut joints. And there's a small tab at each bend point where they stay attached. But it's really pretty easy. And you can tell, I've bent this one. Where's my square? Bring them up to square. And they're really close to being at the right spot. So when I weld it, we'll probably have to pull in these pieces to snug it up against the mating piece. Let me show you how these were bent. Really easy. So clamp it down, and all it takes are a couple adjustable wrenches to clamp on here, and it doesn't take much but yet those tabs, there's 3 here, they stay intact. And it's just a slow bend. And on, oh, that one broke loose a little. And on Paul Horton's website, and this is called Paul Horton's Weld Series Step Notch. On their website, they have a video of almost this exact same thing. Oh, maybe I should have bent this one first. Yes, I should have. Let me see if this will work. Just need to get a wrench, 2 wrenches on that piece. In this kit, there's also 4 plates, and they will go at this point, and there's a nice gap here that that'll slide right into. So it's a well, as far as accuracy goes of all these bends, it's spot on. So that makes it really nice. And then all you have to do is, attach it to the frame of the car. I got the welding done on this first piece. You can see there's some penetration, most penetration, which is good. But as far as aesthetics and welds go, this is horrible. I ran out of gas, and I'm just a bad welder. It looks bad, but it's gonna hold. I'll do the outside edge. And thank goodness for grinders, because I can make it pretty then. So I got the first piece done. I'll do the second one now and see how that looks. So we got the insides welded and finished. And this first one I did was just absolutely horrible. I'm sure there's going to be comments about the quality of those welds. It looks like a blind person. On this other one, I did more tack welds, just multiple tack welds, and stitched some of them together, most of them together. And then on the outside, I just did a lot of stitch welds, and they turned out okay. Just have to be ground down there. So I'll grind them, and then we'll do a fit on the frame. The step notch project's coming along. I have one in place. I've got it partially welded down, and I had it covered up just because we're getting a lot of rain for a few days. So let me get this thing taken apart. But there's the original I've got to do on the driver's side yet. One step notch almost complete. I have the main body put on this, and then this plate went on. So I ran out of time the other day, so I got it tack welded in place. And then I cut it out. So I still have to weld the entire edge, and then do welds on the bottom side of the frame to the step notch, and then trim it up. And then another piece, two pieces go. One piece goes here, and then the other piece goes on the other side. And then probably going to be boxing in the frame, maybe from that point forward, just for strength. So I'll be working on this, and I want to get it closed up and painted so that rain doesn't just mess it all up. My welds have gotten better. I got a different type of, I got a flux core for my MIG welder, and that seemed to work okay. I mean, these are bad, but they're strong and they penetrated. That's the important thing. I can always grind them to make them look better. The step notch is almost done, but I thought I'd give you a shot of what I've done so far. I've got to finish welding these edges and the insides. So once I get that done, I'll start to box in. Well, I gotta actually clean up all of the frame, and I'll try to do that as best I can with the cab on.
Sounds great.
But it needs a lot of work, and I'm going to use some phosphoric acid to help remove some of the rust and to treat it before I paint it. But yeah, it's a lot of work. So the next step is going to be to roll this truck into the garage so I can get, I'll be able to pull off the leaf springs and the rear end easily. And then we're going to do an axle flip. So the axle is going to be on top of the leaf springs, and it'll ride somewhere in here in between the step notch. But I've got welding to do, derusting to do, a lot of stuff. So there's where we're at. And so after I get that done, I'm going to try to get the gas tank mounted in here. I bought a 20-gallon tank, just the universal size. I forget what it is exactly, but it's going to get mounted in the back end, and I'm going to eliminate the gas tank that's in the cab just because it's dangerous and I don't like it. So things are coming along. It's just I'm trying to get certain things done before it gets too cold. I want to get some of this painting done before it's before I can't do it anymore. So and then next we go on to the parts that were purchased at Carlisle, and I got these prepped, got them degreased and cleaned up and ready to put on epoxy primer. So that's going to happen soon. So I'm going to end this video here, and because it's run into a long video, but mainly I wanted to show you the step notches and the process that I'm going through to get that to work. I'll do something similar to the front axle. I'm going to keep the same axle as stock, but it's going to get flipped up on top of the leaf springs there. It's not going to be the greatest ride, but it's going to be a truck, and that's what it's going to feel like. So anyway, that's it for now. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I appreciate it very much. And so we'll continue with this 51 Ford pickup truck, and we'll keep making videos and showing you what I'm doing. Hopefully you guys will learn something, or if you want to put a comment in, tell me what I'm doing wrong or right. I appreciate it. So all right, thanks again, and we'll see you the next time.